My administration has also prioritized cooperative development, conducting 548 training sessions, reviving 9 cooperatives, registering 125 new ones, and carrying out governance checks across 568 societies. Various cooperatives have received value addition equipment, including coffee beds, factory upgrades, water towers, and milk coolers, strengthening productivity at the grassroots. To solve the challenges of costly and inaccessible credit for our MSMEs, farmers, cooperatives, and entrepreneurs, we established the 100 million Wezesha Fund, comprising the County Enterprise Fund and the County Cooperative Development Revolving Fund, to issue low-interest loans at 8% and 6% respectively. To date, the Enterprise Fund has supported 98 groups with 16.3 million, with an additional 9 million set for disbursement, while the Cooperative Development Revolving Fund has issued loans worth 46.4 million to 13 cooperatives, with more appraisals underway. In addition, we have initiated the Boda Boda Fund with a 30 million kitty to help our Boda Boda operators easily access loans. In trade and micro, small, and medium enterprises development, we have supported 1,200 small and medium enterprises, SMEs, through access to credit, training, and market linkages under our Biashara Boost program. The Naivasha Special Economic Zone is now operational, with 19 companies already licensed, 1 fully operational, and others at various stages of development. The completion of the first phase has firmly positioned the Special Economic Zone as a critical industrial hub as works are completed, positioning us as a key industrial hub. We have hosted 4 trade fairs, 3 business festivals, and strengthened compliance in gaming and consumer protection. Tourism has also flourished with the establishment of the Nakuru Tourism Board, laying the foundation for coordinated marketing, improved hospitality standards, and streamlined tourism activities. Capacity building has been central, with over 300 artists trained in digital content creation, branding, marketing, and financial management, alongside collaborative data collection efforts with UNESCO and other partners. In the Department of Health, as far as deepening and expanding health services, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, and the people of Nakuru, health remains a priority for my administration. Since taking office, we have continued to allocate nearly 40% of our annual budget to the sector, a clear statement of our commitment to dignified, accessible healthcare for every resident. We have strengthened the entire health system, service delivery, staffing, data systems, health products and technologies, financing, and governance. Our 16 gazetted primary care networks are now fully operational, linking households to care, establishing and running patient support groups, and implementing baby-friendly community initiatives. Our community health promoters remain central to early detection, proper referrals, and community education. Their work, combined with the Epuka Uchafu, Afya Nyumbani hygiene campaigns, and intensified immunization, is reducing the burden of preventable disease across the county. We have stabilized the supply of medicines by strengthening the Health Products and Technologies Unit, developing standard operating procedures and training staff in all our sub-counties, and improving forecasting and accountability. We are expanding infrastructure across all our regions. In the last financial year, we began construction of Level 4 Hospital in Kuresoi North and Rongai, each allocated 248 million Kenya shillings, a joint project team has unlocked stalled projects as well, paving the way for the completion and operationalization of the Mai Mahiu, Molo, Joro, Olenguruoni, and Subukia sub-county hospitals, as well as the maternity units at Gilgil, Elbagon, at Gilgil and Elbagon. This will deliver my promise to have functional level 4 hospitals in all sub-counties. These investments will also enhance human rights and inclusivity by ensuring that every resident has equitable access to quality healthcare services. We are restoring public confidence by reviving abandoned projects, expanded services at Barut Maternity, Gethioro Health Center, and multiple dispensaries including Lusiru, Ngodu, Mogoga, Kiplemeyo, Gedhima, Gatondo, Merironi, and Dogonoi. Those are already benefiting the communities after they had been stalled for a very, very long time. The long-stalled trauma center at Nakuru Level 5 Hospital, which has been abandoned since 2012, is now firmly back on track thanks to collaboration and support from the national government. We are equipping facilities with modern technology, a state-of-the-art CT scan, a fully equipped neonatal ICU, a reopened high-dependency unit, all at the Nakuru Level 5 Hospital, a new theater in Bondeni Sub-County Hospital, and a new Kangaroo Mother Care Center in Molo. And those are just a few examples. We continue to mobilize residents to register under the Social Health Authority while digitizing records and processes through the Digital Health Authority to improve efficiency and accountability. We are investing in our workforce with the support of this assembly. We have ring-fenced the human resource budget, enabling us to recruit, replace attrition, promote, redesignate, and convert contracted staff to permanent terms. Optimizing the number of healthcare workers remains a challenge for us to grapple with, but we are and we will continue to work on this. We are also improving workplace conditions, including establishing a lactation center at the Nakuru County Referral and Teaching Hospital, the first of several to come. In agriculture, livestock, and fisheries, Nakuru is primarily an agricultural county, and we have recorded transformative progress across its agricultural sector, strengthening productivity, value chains, livelihoods, and policy frameworks. We have prioritized high-impact value chains, pyrethrum, avocado, coffee, maize, potato, and edible crops, resulting in measurable gains. Over 34.5 million pyrethrum seedlings worth 105 million have been distributed to 11,000 farmers, establishing more than 5,000 acres and positioning Nakuru as the national leader in reviving the pyrethrum sector. In the grassroots, in the avocado value chain, farmers have received 394,000 grafted seedlings valued at 89 million since 2022 to date, expanding acreage to 10,000 acres and benefiting more than 17,000 growers. Support to food security continues with the distribution of 42 metric tons of maize seed to 10,500 vulnerable households, while the coffee sector has been boosted through the supply of 20,166 seedlings to 1,000 farmers, with further expansion underway. In promoting food security through potato, the county is leading in production in the country with over 65 tons. Is leading in the country overall, and this is produced by small-scale farmers. To deepen diversification, we have partnered with the national government through the Edible Oil Crops Promotion Project, issuing 55 tons of sunflower seed and 5 tons of canola to 13,000 farmers earning the county a top national ranking for exemplary implementation. Market access and post-harvest management have improved the construction and or renovation of 39 tea buying centers, establishment of 14 fertilizer satellite stores in the whole county through the NCPB depot in Nakuru and county satellite stores. A total of 616,435 bags of fertilizer have been sold to 83,778 farmers cumulatively in 2025. The livestock sector has recorded strong gains, producing 326 million liters of milk, worth 14.6 billion in 2025. We have installed 20 milk cooling plants, equipped 8 and provided backup generators to 9 dairy cooperatives. The subsidized artificial insemination program, funded at a cost of 25 million, has reached 5,000 farmers, delivered 1,697 inseminations, procured 5,900 semen straws, and distributed 15 AI kits. Disease control remains robust with 155,267 vaccinations completed and countywide FMD, foot and mouth disease mass vaccination, targeting 800,000 cattle, set for rollout also, with continued rollout this month. In advancing the blue economy, we have restocked 526,666 fingerlings in Lake Naivasha, in the dams and ponds, while strengthening also, well, this is also strengthening youth enterprise through the provision of 7 eco-tourism boats across 4 beach management units. Extension and knowledge transfer continues through the NAV CDP, the agriculture, the ASDSP, which is the Agriculture Sector Development Support Program, KELCOP, and the Edible Oil Promotion Project. To secure long-term sustainability, the county has advanced key policies and laws, including the agroecology policy that's approved and set for launch this month, the ATC bill, the Livestock Sale Yard Bill, the Animal Welfare Act of 2021, and the CASCOM bill, all at various publishing and assembly stages, cementing strong enabling environment for agriculture transformation in the county. In education, ICT, and e-government, to achieve our goals in education and nutrition, we are led by the mantra that no child should be left behind because of poverty. That's why we have disbursed 957 million in bursaries to 234,755 students since I took office. Under my leadership, we have recorded remarkable progress in strengthening the early childhood development and education, ECDE sector, setting a firm foundation for lifelong learning. We have completed a transformative slate of projects that have significantly improved learning conditions across all wards. These include the construction and equipping of 140 new classrooms, the completion of 2 centers of excellence in Naivasha and Nakuru West, and the installation of 68 modern toilet blocks. To ensure safe, child-friendly environments, the county has furnished 295 classrooms with age-appropriate furniture, fenced 14 centers, equipped 11 others with outdoor play facilities, constructed kitchens, and installed water tanks in ECD centers. This momentum continues with 121 ongoing projects, among them 46 classrooms, new classrooms, 29 toilet blocks, fencing of 7 centers, equipping 28 learning facilities, and construction of 5 more kitchens. Looking ahead, the county plans to construct 69 new ECD centers, equip 45 with modern furniture, and build 26 additional toilet blocks, further expanding access to quality early learning spaces. Our ECD program has expanded from 1,003 to 1,066 centers. The school feeding program, the UGI program, is now reaching 65,000 learners, up from 59,000. My administration has also championed progressive education policies. Key drafts include the Nakuru County Bursary Fund Bill and Regulations of 2025, the Bursary Fund Risk Management Policy, the School Feeding Bill, and policy and a concept paper advancing free pre-primary education. Beyond infrastructure and policy, we have achieved major learner-centered milestones. These include the distribution of 33,270 instructional materials, recruitment and induction of 192 new teachers, and confirmation of 306 teachers to permanent and pensionable. Continuous capacity building for over 3,500 educators, and implementation of a county-wide the school feeding program as well, benefiting over 65,000 learners in the ECD. The county has also integrated ICT into ECD teaching through 1,900 digital devices and strengthened monitoring, data collection, and curriculum oversight. Together, these achievements have reflected my unwavering commitment to delivering accessible, modern, and equitable early childhood education for every child in Nakuru County. To strengthen our vocational training centers, we have increased the number of operational institutions from 33 to 41, with six more already completed and awaiting equipping and operationalization. This growth has been supported by an extensive program of construction, rehabilitation, equipping, and modernization of vocational training centers across all sub-counties. To date, we have completed more than 30 major projects, including new workshops, administration blocks, hostels, and toilets. Enrollment has risen by 43.7%, from 4,419 trainees in 2022 to 6,350 by October 2025. Supported by a county-wide instructor base of 148 and a sustained capitation of 30,000 per trainee, amounting to over 513 million since 2022. Large institutions such as the Nakuru Vocational Training Center with 687 trainees, Joro Vocational Training Center with 653 trainees, and Molo VTC with 520 trainees that demonstrate the increasing demand for vocational skills. Smaller but strategic centers such as Kongasis, Seriat, and Dogere continue to grow following recent investments in classrooms, workshops, and sanitation facilities. On policy and legislative progress includes the development of the draft Nakuru County Vocational Training Policy of 2025, the draft Vocational Training Center Act of 2025, and alignment with the TVET Act of 2013. Key milestones supporting my manifesto include the recruitment of 38 instructors, with 27 more underway, mass graduations benefiting more than 4,000 youth, and the appointment of a vocational training quality assurance officer, further cementing Nakuru County's leadership in vocational skills development. In infrastructure, roads, and public works, roads and infrastructure are key to equitable development. That is why our Imarisha Barabara program has opened up roads and livelihoods. We've graded 513 kilometers, graveled 383 kilometers, built over 10 bridges, and installed 206 streetlights. We are embarking on an aggressive county-wide exercise of opening up new roads, grading and graveling roads following the MOU we have signed with the National Youth Service. You will soon see heavy machines in your areas, and further in the tea-growing areas, mainly in Kuresoi South, we have embarked on upgrading roads using the TCES funds. The Nakuru City Master Plan is also underway, under implementation with improved street lighting, drainage, and waste management systems already transforming the face of our city. A waste-to-energy pilot project has been launched in partnership with private investors, aiming for both sustainability and job creation. Under water, environment, energy, and climate change, we have made significant progress towards expanding access to clean water, improving sanitation infrastructure, and strengthening climate-resilient service delivery across the county. We have prioritized investment in water supply systems, sewer expansion, and rehabilitation of critical facilities to meet both population needs. Water distribution capacity expanded significantly through 132 water projects that delivered 488.72 kilometers of new pipeline extensions. Collectively, these interventions increased county-wide access to clean water from 59.2% to 62.3%. Substantial gains have been realized in water access. A total of 17,070 new boreholes have been connected to safe drinking water, supported by the drilling of 72 new boreholes and the equipping of more than 90 to enhance supply reliability. To improve sustainability, 92 boreholes were solarized, 42 water kiosks constructed, and 7 natural springs protected. Rehabilitation of 11 non-functional boreholes restored water access for an estimated 6,000 residents. To scale up further access, we've acquired a modern 70 million drilling rig aimed to drill 130 more boreholes in the coming year. On sanitation, we have implemented targeted improvements in underserved urban estates in Naivasha's Kafati area. 1 kilometer of sewer network and 200 million new connections were installed. Flamingo Estate saw major upgrades with the rehabilitation of 66 toilet blocks, conversion from septic to sewer systems. Major upgrades with the rehabilitation of 66 toilet blocks, conversion from septic to sewer systems, and improved fittings befitting or benefiting 300 residents. Additional works included 300 meters of new sewer lines in Paul Machanga Estate and 1.45 kilometers of sewer extension in USAID, TPH, and Agape estates, improving sanitation, reliability for over 300 households. Key among the projects are the Barnabas, Mwareki B, and the Neyland sewer projects that have expanded safe sanitation to nearly 17,000 residents through new trunk and secondary lines, easing pressure on failing on-site systems. Together, they aim to cut disease risks, improve waste management, and strengthen environmental and community resilience in growing urban areas. The Longonot, Kamoyo, Mushiringeri, Apa, Mirera, and Bahati water supply projects address chronic shortages by extending extensive pipeline networks, storage, and pumping systems. They will secure reliable water for rapidly expanding settlements, ensuring universal access for tens of thousands while supporting agricultural and commercial activity. In line with the mandate of environmental protection, climate resilience, and sustainable resource management, we have installed 30 air quality sensors across the county and rehabilitated 4 major disposal sites. This is in Kyoto, Naivasha, Molo, and Tipis, as well as secured them with improved infrastructure and equipment. Innovative recycling initiatives have also transformed plastics and solid waste into construction materials and furniture, while organic waste is now converted into briquettes and biogas through partnerships with Nawasco, Greencom, Ecotiles, and Mob Enterprises. Under the FLOCA program, 48 Climate resilience projects have been implemented across the water, environment and agriculture sectors, benefiting more than 500,000 residents. Ecosystem restoration has been a major focus, with key sites such as the Lion's Garden, Muro River, Mereroni Wetland, Tayari Springs, and Kiboko Springs rehabilitated, and over 1.5 million trees planted county-wide. Community engagement has been enhanced through a cleanup, awareness campaigns, and participation in the 2024 Peace and Climate Action Festival. As we face the realities of climate change, we are responding with purpose. Lands, physical planning, housing, and urban development. Through the development of the Department of Lands, Physical Planning, and Urban Development, we have delivered transformative gains across Nakuru County in 2025, cementing our role as a driver of orderly growth, secure tenure, and resilient urbanization. We have accelerated land titling, where more than 10,000 households have secured ownership documents. A historic backlog was cleared in Mutukanyo, Kiptangwanyi, with issuance of 3,000 title deeds, while ongoing surveys in areas such as Kihingo Joro, Majitamu in Rongai, and Subukia are set to facilitate an additional 2,100 titles by June 2026. Strategic planning for Naivasha Industrial Area, Gilgil, Kampi Somali, Leleshwa, Sitoito, Dodori, Bahati is also paving the way for another 5,300 new titles, reinforcing equitable land administration and investment of confidence. In housing, we have improved living conditions through estate re-roofing in Flamingo and Kivumbini, construction of 65 sanitation facilities and empowerment programs targeting women, youth, and persons with disabilities. The county has also provided land for affordable housing in Elbagon and Viwandani, and operationalized the Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee to guide implementation under the County Affordable Housing Act. Urban development initiatives have strengthened municipal infrastructure and resilience. Under the KISIP 2, tenure regularization is 80% complete, benefiting 810 households, while infrastructure upgrading in settlements such as Lakeview and London Hilton has reached 83% completion. Water supply enhancement through the Karagita pipeline stands at 73%, and small works interventions, streetlights, high mast lights, vending platforms are 99% complete. At the municipal level, Naivasha has delivered a modern market serving 1,200 traders, upgraded 5.8 kilometers of roads, and relocated 3,000 lake-affected residents. Gilgil and Molo continue to advance NMT, non-motorized transport facilities, drainage systems, public amenities, and CUSP 2 compliance. Across Nakuru City and the municipalities, we have strengthened mobility, flood resilience, safety, and economic vibrancy. The department's 2025 achievements have not only elevated governance and infrastructure standards, but also expanded socio-economic opportunities, positioning Nakuru for accelerated inclusive growth in 2026. Sports, youth, gender, and inclusivity, we have made significant progress in developing social halls, youth centers, and sports facilities across various sports. Last month, we broke ground for the construction of Olenguruoni Stadium. That is together or with the assistance of the national government, a project that has stalled the Olenguruoni Stadium for the last 12 years. The construction of phase 2 of the Afraha Stadium as well, we recently also broke ground on that in partnership again with the KDF. The Kerenget High Altitude Academy and the site playing ground are still under construction, and we are launching the Governor's Cup, a multi-sport tournament for all to participate shortly. Most social halls, including Lanet, Teachers, Kivumbini, and YMCA, are fully operational, enhancing community engagement, while Kaptembwa and Mugun resource centers await handover and Kuresoi, Rongai, and Subukia remain incomplete. Youth empowerment thrives in Joro, Menengai West, and Viwandani through active centers. The Directorate of Gender, Social Services, and Inclusivity is advancing daycare upgrades, hall renovations, and GBV rescue facilities, alongside implementing policies like the Gender Policy and the PWD's Amendment Bill 2024. Over 200 million has been dispersed to women groups and at-risk youth programs and disability inclusion initiatives continue countywide. Public service devolution, disaster management, and citizen engagement. We have advanced governance and staff welfare through the development of several key policies. The workplace anti-fraud policy establishes procedures for detecting, reporting, and investigating unethical behavior, safeguarding county resources, and promoting accountability. The Human Resource Manual that awaiting County Public Service Board approval sets standardized guidelines for recruiting, performance management, employee relations, and training, enhancing workforce competency and consistency across the departments. The training policy aligns capacity building programs with institutional priorities, ensuring professional development and skill enhancement. Efforts to support staff well-being include the draft counseling and wellness policy, which operationalizes wellness units and psychosocial support. The succession planning policy and a formulation will guide talent development and leadership continuity, while the disaster risk management policy strengthens institutional resilience, aligning all frameworks with long-term strategic objectives. Working closely with the national security agencies and community policing groups, we have strengthened our disaster and emergency response. A county emergency operations center, the EOC, is now operational, and we continue to invest in fire engines and training for our county disaster response team. Fellow citizens of Nakuru, the state of our county is strong, it is resilient, it is ambitious, but we must continue working together across political, social, and economic divides to ensure every Nakuru resident enjoys the fruits of devolution. Let us stay united in our purpose, steadfast in our vision, and bold in our actions. I reaffirm my unwavering commitment to serving you with integrity, passion, and diligence. Thank you.
After the governor's address, the House is hereby adjourned to 10th February 2026 at 9:30 a.m. in line with the County Assembly calendar. Thank you.
So concerned with this?